Hello, Mr. Kanye. I like to thank you for joining this interview. I just want to ask you about this whole Yeezy day. That it seemed like a lot of people are complaining about a lot of people taking bots and taking all the stocks, and none of the true fans are able to get that. What do you say?
This is what we do to hold people back.
Yeah, but you don't want to hold all your fans back, right? I mean, I'm thinking like, don't you want people to actually get pairs and stuff? Is there anything you can do?
And we got this other thing that's also been working for a long time.
Confirm app and all that. Let me tell you what. That Yeezy Supply, it doesn't work, bro. It doesn't work. That stuff is trash.
It works on itself. It's like real estate.
Yes, I think you're talking about body. No, that doesn't work for us. We don't get it. We keep taking L's. Seriously, Kanye, like, don't you want all your fans to get W's? I mean, who do you think you are, man?
I just told you who I thought I was. A god. I just told you. That's who I think I am.
Guys heard it. Yeezy can basically do whatever he wants, man. I appreciate you trying to figure out how to eliminate the bots.
This is what I felt like it should be.
Yeah. Just had done its thing.
At least I hit on something today. Yo, what's going on with your YouTube? Jumpman Chris here. We're coming back at y'all with another vid. And today is kind of a rant video, but more of a recap of the whole Yeezy day. I know a lot of people has been hyping up, and like a lot of, restock was happening. I mean, my goodness, they had a list of a lot of good shoes. But oh my goodness, I can just go down the line, really what really people wanted. I mean, at first we had, this is a solid pick. Of course, these two. We all started off with, it wasn't these foam runners. I think these were the only foam runners that actually restocked, but it was like the sand type. It was just a new release, but end up taking the L, of course. Let's see, Azales of these things here. I love these. Dark glows. Now, it's not the exact like the Azales here, because these are actually pretty fresh. I really like these shoes, and I have worn them quite a few times. Actually, one of my favorite V3s. I love V3s. It's just that I heard it's a different, darker tone. I feel like it was another release. Like today was mainly the release of the foam runners and then these two as well, because that's the only W's I've seen today. But I know a lot of people were wanting the wave runners, the bread Yeezys. Now it looked like a good amount of people actually hit on the wave runner on the confirm app. Yeezy Supply is bruh, like but hey, shouts to everyone that got W on the wave runners, man. This is probably one of the best 700s. These are the GOAT. These are my favorite. But yeah, the 700s, these are now retail at 300. Hey, I'll take it. 300 plus shipping, right? Bread Yeezys. It was on Yeezy Supply. Like I said, Yeezy Supply. I never hit on Yeezy Supply, man. It's been tough. And like I said, I heard from the cook groups that this was basically like leftover pairs or something. I don't know. It was like a lot of stock on the bread Yeezys, but it looked like a decent amount on the wave. So shouts to people that actually got W's, but I do know a lot of people that end up getting L's too. So basically, I think it was like the leftover pairs of the bread Yeezy from what I was seeing from the cook group. Like today, it wasn't a lot of pairs out there. There was a lot of shoes, but there definitely wasn't a lot of stock. And when they do something like this, and when they announce something like this, what usually happen is end up cooking. That's right. Bots definitely killed it today, man. So congrats to some of the botters. And hey, it wasn't just like all botters hit, because I know some people that actually did bot and they didn't hit at all, and some bots hit like 100 pairs and some bots didn't hit. So it's just kind of a struggle today in today's age. Like, and I get it. I know a lot of people hate the whole botting thing, like, because they end up taking the whole stock. It's not easy for us manual users or just manual users alone. It's very tough out there. Like, it's a hard game we play. It's a rough world out there, and especially nowadays when the botting is at its highest point. It's really tough. And let me explain something about bots. And no, I'm not trying to defend botting or anything like that. I wish they could just somehow find a way to eliminate it, or some way to fight against bot. It's just pretty much impossible. Most of the time, these companies, they don't really care. But let me just explain one thing about bot. I have said it in my live too, like, people think you just get a bot and you just get pairs like that. Like, oh, just got a bot, you got 1,000 pairs. No, there's a lot more that goes into it than that. There's there's like a recipe, there's proxies, there's cook groups, there's a setup, there's you're also how expensive the bot actually costs. Like the botting market out there is a lot. Sometimes it's really expensive. Like a good bot can cost you around from 5,000, 10,000. And then you gotta set up a nice, really good PC, like a something strong enough to handle all the craziness going on. So I'm not trying to defend it, but I'm just trying to explain to you guys it's not that easy like people think. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. but still pity for all of us, you know, because sometimes we just want the shoe. And some shoes out there, like, you know, like say like this or this, like majority of the people I saw, people was cooking. Like I think it was the dark glows. I mean, if you guys, to keep it 100, you're spending all this money on a bot and you end up cooking like some bricks and some shoes you can't really move. Does it, at the end of the day, is it really worth it? I'm gonna put that energy out there. You know, you guys can say what you want, whatever. There's definitely a big problem with botting. I'll just say that. There's definitely a big problem with botting. Is it a necessary evil? You know, I made that try to argument. I think there's a difference between reselling and there's a difference between botting. You know, botting makes it tough for everyone that actually wants to get pairs, and because they just take up the whole stock. And resellers, you know, they just sell the pairs that they got. Like I've always, like, you know, been okay with buying a couple. Like if you win like 2 or 3 pairs, you sell the other 2 so you get your pair for free. I've always been like that. Nowadays, most of the resellers I know that they actually have to pay for the resale price, buy it low and sell it high. That's usually how it goes. Or they'll hold it, invest, then sell it later. That's most people I know that can do it, and that's what I usually do. I feel like that's more of a hustle and that's more respectable, but you know, it is what it is. Today's release, it was kind of crazy because it was kind of everywhere. So Yeezy supply, honestly to God, man, I have not hit on Yeezy supply since 2017, 18, something like that. Like when was the last time we had the Cloud Whites, the original ones? That was the last time I actually hit on the Yeezy supply. I haven't got through in a long time. Remember we used to do the back jig and everything. You used to put 10 tabs in. It's been a long time since I had on Yeezy supply. And not only that, they also was on the Adidas website too. They brought back the splash page. Remember those days? Like that was the time. Those were the good times. But still, it was hard to get through. I couldn't get through the queue anymore, especially with all this body nowadays. It makes it really, really tough. And another way they try to release things was on the Confirm app too as well. So it was like they kind of put you in like 3 different ways. I'm over here looking like what I do. So Confirm app, Adidas, Yeezy supplies, and the Adidas splash page or .com or whatever. And I used to do how to cops like that. Like that's the 3 ways you can get it. And it used to be a little bit easier for manual users, but not anymore. Those days are just done. Manual gang, it makes it so tough now. It's so hard to cop shoes, you know. And another way people were copping was mainly from the Confirm app with the glow Yeezys. I think I've seen a lot of W's on that. I feel like this was like a release today for those, and these things are just kind of like the other releases, just like we're just trying to get you in. And also don't forget, they also did an exclusive access for a lot of people today too. I've seen a lot of people got some exclusive access. They got some good stuff too as well. Some not V3s, but 350 V2s. They had a couple, like, you know, older one joints, like some Israels, or actually no, it's the Ash Pearls. They even had the Yachills or Heels, I think that's what they used to call them. Some other 350s in there. So, you know, they had the exclusive access. That was one. I think that was kind of maybe a way to give people, like, so they wouldn't have to fight with bots. So that was pretty cool. I think that was a good way to give out W's, was the exclusive access. I mean, I've gotten W's on exclusive access, so cool for that. What I usually rather do, man, listen, man, just if you really want the shoe, you know, just wait till, you know, little Timmy's get them and then see if they can dump pairs for you for mad cheap. That's your best bet. And if not, then move on. I rant about this day because this was Yeezy Day. 2019, or the last Yeezy Day, it was fun. Like we went, you know, everyone was going live for 10 hours. It was trying to cop these shoes. Some people got some W's, some people didn't, of course. But still, it felt, you know, it was a lot better than what it is now. Nowadays, people are hitting like 100 clips and, you know, so many, so on and so forth. And now, it was kind of like spread out. Nowadays, it's just only one person hitting, or one bot cooks, or so on and so forth. You know, it just makes it really tough. It definitely wasn't fun today. Like, it felt, maybe because we just had the Travis Scott incident, so that maybe that's a little fresh in our memory. So now we're feeling, you know, the burn on that release, and now we're feeling the burn on this one, because this day was just literally was on live for like 10 hours straight and just to not get anything. Where's my clown makeup, y'all? Where's my clown makeup? Really wish some sites can find a way to combat with bots somehow, man. Like, you know, just some way. Or actually, I really don't know if it's even botter's fault, because right now it's so tough to just get shoes. It's so tough, man. It's a lot of blame to go around, guys. I just gotta say it like that. Like, shoes nowadays, it's resellers, it's botters, it's the companies too as well. They're not giving out enough products. It's just a lot of blame to go around. And not only that, sneakers this day and age, it's so big, and it's gotten bigger and bigger for the past few weeks, to where like everyone's a reseller, everyone wants to cop shoes, everyone, ever since the pandemic, it just made things a lot worse. But hey, it is what it is. We just gotta try to adapt. I always tell you guys, we always gotta try to adapt the game. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to adapt to the game. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much the end of the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry about this little recap vamp that's going on. Definitely, if you guys think bodying is a problem, you guys comment down below. I'm just guys let you guys know today was a rough day. But I appreciate you guys all joining the live, man. I really do. Thank you guys so much. But anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all. Thank you guys so much. If you guys don't mind, please hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if it's your first time here. Comment down below, and please hit that bell for all the notifications when I do drop vids. And don't forget to follow me on all my social media at Chris on IG, sometimes on Twitter, and don't forget Snapchat. Anyway, guys, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'm Chris. Peace.